It's a strange world we're living in. The space between us paper thin. Nothing's quite what it seems. It's a brave world we're living in. Seeing sparks in dark places. Finding something to believe.
We are about to head to Kuching, which is in Sarawak, East Malaysia.
Which is about 1 hour away from Singapore.
It's my first time at Kuching and it will be my first time visiting his extended family.
I'm excited.
Kuching means cat in Malay, so I'm expecting a lot of cats in that city.
Super excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Kuching International Airport.
It's good to be back. Hey, Tapon, right now we are just waiting for my uncle and aunt to fetch us and we'll go get some food.
We didn't even manage to finish reading the magazine and we landed in Kuching. And there's no cats here. It's a lie.
Not yet.
Where's the Kuching in Kuching?
Ah, okay. À, 外面的那个嘛，看一下。
It was such a surreal feeling visiting his grandma and seeing his grandma in person for the first time. I've seen her in pictures and through video calls, but this was my first time seeing her in person. And I don't know, it's just a lot to process.
If you see like the shop over there, that's where my grandfather, my late grandfather, used to operate his business, his provision shop. It's a temple that has been here for centuries already. And this is the famous Hilton Hotel, and one of the first few like landmark hotels in Sarawak. My family's ancestries mostly come from Kuching. In fact, my parents grew up here when they were young and my grandparents reside here today. This city almost feels like a second home to me. Growing up, I'll be back in Kuching about once a year, especially during the school holidays. It's always nice to see my grandparents. They always make me feel super welcome. It's really not easy for the people who are taking care of my grandmothers today. I really appreciate all the things that they have done over the past couple of years. Yeah, I think I'll see you tomorrow. Kuching, Cat City. Now we are going into fairy caves. This is so big, so grand. I'm just really impressed by all the rock formations. Super impressive. So if you take a look at the raindrops there, millions of years from now this will form a column. Right now it's a small little stalagmite and a stalactite, and hasn't formed into a solid column yet.
I don't see any fairies here, so why is it called the fairy cave?
This looks so amazing already. I'm looking at the menu. There's like specialty food. There is tubi goreng. There is mee goreng. There's soup.
It is always so fun to try new cuisines, but it's so stressful because I do not know what the words mean, so I have to Google. The first item we got was fried tempoyak, which is fried fermented durian.
We're trying things out for the first time. I'm actually pretty excited for this durian and pork dish. The durian smell is really strong.
I don't know if we can finish this whole plate of fermented fried durian. It smells good, but it looks different from the durian that I was expecting.
No idea what I'm eating, but I know it's durian. It smells like a pretty mild version of durian. Durian is supposed to be creamy and sweet, but like we'll see whether I'll swallow this in or not. Oh my gosh. I know I typically don't like durians, but that first bite, it's so flavorful. There's just so much going on in my mouth. I have no idea how to think about it.
Durian is usually sweet and bitter. This one is like sweet and sour. I guess because it's fermented. Durian itself is like a fruit, it's like a dessert, it's like a treat. But this one, it's a meal, it's a dish. It's so good. That was such a great meal and such a great experience as a whole.
This store, which I have been to quite often, first time I'm bringing Char here, and there's just a lot of different Kek Lapis flavors. Really exciting. It's called Kek Lapis Dayang Salha, and it's right across on the riverfront on the other side, in the Malay village.
It was so overwhelming. I did not know which to try first.
We've always been on the other side of the river but have never walked on this side, so today is our chance to explore Kuching a little bit. It's like some juicy fruit. No idea what this is. Oh, these are called mangrove apples. They're super cute. Let me tell you a fact about mangrove apples. According to Herbs Encyclopedia on X, formerly known as Twitter, there's antioxidant benefits, but further research needs to be done.
I'm so glad that Aaron isn't working for National Geographic.
Let's go. The Bidayuh are the land Dayaks, but they retreated further inland. And then after that, Iban were originally farmers and fishermen, and known for their weaving, carving, and tattoos as symbols of bravery. So one of the interesting things is that this weekend we are here in Sarawak, there's actually the dragon boat competition. This dragon boat competition, as we found out, started in 1872 as a way to mediate between different communities in Sarawak. Because Charles Brooke encouraged the rival groups of different communities to come together to compete instead of fight against each other, to prove their power and skill in dragon boating instead.
We're at the top of the fort right now and we can see the whole Sarawak River right across.
So my friends are getting all the food right now, and I'm super excited because I have no idea what they're getting.
这个是魔鬼鱼，这个是黑海鱼，
哪个比较好吃？
哪个都好吃。
哦
Do you have a sausage?
Yeah.
Welcome.
So we are here today with our friends Kuching and Brian, and we are at Semonggoh Nature Reserve to check out orangutans. There are some sounds. I hear it.
Ooh.
Wait, are you the orangutan? I'm so excited for orangutans. They say they already come out and it's just right in front of us.
Kuching will update to you, and then make sure you guys lower down your voices. If you can, just be quiet all the time. Me and my colleague over here, he's working at the Semonggoh almost 20 years already. That's probably about 6 or 7 years already. So they already recognize us and enjoy your orangutan. Sure. 5 to 6 years after this, you become a teenager, and he also have a chances to be a big alpha male and a king in here too. This one is the third generation of orangutans for India.
Hi, I'm playing. I'm Aaron and Char's friend.
We just boarded the cruise. It's called the Royal Kuching Cruise, and we're here to see the sunset.
and prevent children from climbing or
Are we dancing together?